G'day guys, what you're seeing here is the MSR dromedary light. I've modified the lid, as you can see. What I've done is I've taken off the end of the lid, I've filed out the hole so it's a little bit wider, a little bit more diameter on it, and then I've put in a quick connect / disconnect stop connector. So basically nothing will actually come out until I plug in a connector into it. That's the 4 litre bladder. You can actually see that it's full of water at the moment. Then what you've got here is, no, it's not something from Star Wars Attack of the Clones, it's just a connector, standard connector. I do a bit of bladder tube I got from hydropack.com. You've then got another quick connect or disconnect. That's a straight through, so even if you don't have anything plugged into it, water will just start pouring out of it. That's connected to just a standard connect, as you can see there, standard connector. Another bit of bladder tube onto the Sawyer Mini, the filter, which then has just a little bit of tubing on it with another standard connector. That's a stop connector on this one, so you can actually use it for other purposes. So you can plug this right now into that water bladder and no water will come out the end. Some people might say it's sort of a bit too much having 2 stop valves on it, but I thought I'd rather be safe than sorry, so put them both on it. Now that's onto then about 1 metre of bladder hose, and then onto another connector with another quick connector, which is a straight through again. Then I've got my MSR dromedary, the black one, and I've modified it. The lid, I'll give you a close-up of that. So on the outer side, you just cut off the actual bit that's sticking out of the lid. As I said before, you just widen the hole a bit, put this through, tighten it up, you're good to go. And then you plug in to your bladder that you want your clean water to go into. Simple. There's that metre of hose. Plug this in, and straight away she starts pouring through. I don't know if you can see that too well. Let me zoom in on it. So you should be able to see the water just slowly coming through there at the moment. Now the reason I've gone for the metre long hose is you actually get a bit more, I don't know what the word is, pressure I guess, or more force of the water coming down through there, and it seems to flow pretty fast. Let me just take the camera off the tripod. And you should be able to start seeing it. In fact, you can't even see it because it's just flowing. It's just coming straight through. You can see it running through there, I hope. Coming into the filter and then coming down and filling up that bladder nicely at the moment. You can hear that it's coming through. So the pieces that you've got on here, the stop valve on the cap, which is the EFCD 16412. This quick connect here is the APC 17004SH. The connector that's connected through to that is the APC 22004. Obviously you've got the Sawyer Mini. You've then got on the end of that, you've got another No, sorry, you've got the stop connector on that, which is the APCD17004SH, and then the connector on the end is the APC22004. You've got your tubing, which I got from Hyper something or other, and then on the end here again you've got the straight through connector, which is the APC22004. You've got the straight through disconnect, which is the APC17004SH, and then on the bag again you've got the stop connector, which is the EFCD16412. I'll put links to all of those in the comments anyway, and you can get them off quickcouplings.net. See, that bladder's filling up quite nicely, and that one's emptying quite nicely. Well, I hope that gives you guys some ideas. You know, it's not imperative that you have a gravity filter, but you know, this only takes a couple of minutes, maybe 3 or 4 minutes at the most to filter through 4 litres. And obviously if you've got some sediment and some other gunk in there, it might take a bit longer. But it's just nice to be able to pour water into one, quickly connect them up, leave it running, and then go off and set up camp, go for a hike, you know, lay in the hammock, do whatever you're actually wanting to do out there, as opposed to having to worry about filtering water every time you either want to drink, or using a pressure filter where you actually have to apply pressure, like the Sawyer squeeze bags. You know, this setup here, I already had the black bladder. I already had the Sawyer filter. All the rest of it, you know, the dromedary light was probably 20 bucks, and all the connectors I think were around about $60 to $80 from what I can remember, all up, delivered to Australia, that is. And it all works really well. As you can see, although 4 litres is gone, there's a little bit of water left just in the bottom there, which obviously you can, if you need to, filter it through, or you could even angle your bag a certain way so that it just continues through. Hope this has helped. See ya.